everyone, we're Team Hoarders 0560, and in this episode we are here with...
Starlink. Hi, my name is Piyush and I'm from Team Starlink.
That's really nice to meet you. We're just going to have a little conversation about this season and FTC in general. We're going to start off by introducing ourselves. My name is Alicia, hello, and I'm part of the marketing department. I'm actually in the 10th grade and I'm 17 years old.
Hi, my name is Theo and I'm also part of the marketing department and I'm in 9th grade. I'm 15 years old.
Sure, and we're just going to start off with some basic questions just to get to know each other a bit better. So how has this season gone for you guys?
Right till now, it has gone amazing. We have done a national competition with just 5 teams, and this was actually our first time going for FTC.
Really? So it's your first year?
Yeah, and now we're going to go international to European.
That's really, really great. Yeah, for us it was a pretty nice season. We qualified for the European Premier event, and that's a really big achievement for us. And yeah, I feel like this season has been really great because we had a lot of opportunities to develop ourselves and just to meet other teams just like you guys. And I have a curiosity about your team actually. How do you guys divide responsibilities?
We have a group of 10 people, and we have decided roles of each person in subcategories like who is doing the engineering, who is doing on the software side, who is doing social media, etc., etc. So we are efficient and we can get things done on time.
That's really great. We're actually divided into 4 departments, just like you said, just like departments. We have 3 technical, so 3D printing, construction department, and programming, and we have 1 non-technical, which is actually the marketing department. And I feel like dividing your work into multiple departments actually, just like you said, actually increases efficiency and overall productivity. How do you guys, and this is another curiosity, but how do you guys like recruit new people?
So we were firstly 7 people, and then from another team they decided to split off. So then few of us joined us, few of them joined other teams. So from 7 we went to 10 people now, and we're going international with 10 people.
That's really great. And how do you guys train your recruits? Do you organize workshops or just like give out tests? Or
we first go around by like showing them like what's going in our team, and then we ask them like what's your interest, what do you go like, what are you based off, and then they can join where they like, so they're most efficient and productive.
That's really interesting. Yeah. And how did your team first start out? Because you mentioned that you're a pretty new team. So how did you guys like take the initiative? How did you actually do it?
So originally, we started by designing the robot in Fusion. So we knew where we were going, but then going along, we found few problems that occurred, and we had to change our robot based on that to a Go Builder friendly robot.
Yeah, that's really great.
So I also have a question. How does your team handle setbacks?
How does our team handle setbacks? So originally, we had quite a few setbacks. One of them was in nationals, where our cascade motor had burnt out, and we had to use another motor. But then it wouldn't. We didn't think that it would sync with the PID. So we were basically in a dilemma of what to do. So we just decided that there was no point, and we had to take a risk that it works. Otherwise, there's no point. Like it's not gonna work. So that's why we decided to like change the motor, and turns out the PID was perfect, and it matched and worked perfectly. So there's some level of risk um, in taking outside baths.
Yeah, that's actually really inspiring because I feel like taking risks is such like a wonderful opportunity to see like how the future will play out. So I feel like it's very important to, especially in a robotics team and actually in real life, to take some risks because if you take risks, you actually, from my perspective, you actually increase your probability of actually achieving something really big. And just like in your guys' experience, which is actually really inspiring, I feel like you guys succeeded, and that's really that's really great. We actually, if I can share a personal insight, we actually had a problem like that in our competitions as well. I think in our final league meet, so in our fifth league meet we organized, one of I feel our robot just completely stopped working, and we actually had quite a cute experience with one of the other teams. They borrowed us some of their parts on their like spare parts like on the robot, and they really helped us I don't know, build it again, make it work. And I feel like this is what FCC is all about, just helping each other and taking risks, just like you said. Do you have just like some kind of like do you have these kinds of experiences with other teams where you just help each other?
This is actually our first time going to FTC.
Uh-huh.
So our nationals was our first time, and now we're just going on international, and we're just excited.
Yeah, that's really great being like first time and all. Um,
So you guys have gone international before?
sorry.
You guys have gone international before?
Yeah, actually 3 times, but in the first like um in our first year, so we actually our team was founded in 2016. So in our first year, we went to Worlds, and that was a really great achievement. And in 2023, we went to MTI, like Maryland Tech Invitational, and we placed eighth among the 14, not 14, sorry, among the 40 teams there. And just, yeah, just like we said, this year we are going to the European Premier event, which is a third time we're going to represent our country internationally, and we are very excited about that.
Oh, even we are going there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'll
yeah.
be so nice to meet you guys.
Thank you so much. Uh, and yeah, how was just because you mentioned it was your first time going to nationals and FTC in general? How was what were your first impressions regarding the FTCU community and the competition in general? What do you think about it?
I think the game this season is pretty interesting and fun. As people build robots, but it's like unique in a way. Like each team has their own uniqueness and speciality, where they have different mechanisms. So I really like the idea of FTC coming to this first program.
Yeah, it's really great because you can actually see the diversity at every competition. So every team like has different ideas, and we get to learn from each other. And I think that's a really beautiful part of FTC because you get to always learn and actually develop yourself. Um, and now a more a more thought-provoking question. If you could go back in time with the knowledge that you have now and change a decision you made this season, is there anything you would actually change?
Back in time. So
Yeah, if you could like, is there a decision you made along the way this season into the deep that you would change now with the knowledge you have now?
um, what I would do since it was our first time going to FTC, I think it would be more beneficial if we planned according the problems also, since if you plan for problems and things that could go wrong, you'll be less likely to have setbacks, significant setbacks, which will really boost the amount of time you have, and make less mistakes.
Yeah, we have the last question, which is a bit of a more sentimental one.
Yeah, we were wondering what is your favorite memory from your
My favorite memory was just building and enjoying with my friends, because like we have a group of 7, and like just enjoying with them while doing what you like was just really amazing.
Yeah, because I feel like when you're building a robot or just organizing outreach, you really get the chance to connect with your teammates and form not only like they're not just your colleagues, they're also your friends. So you form this really close bond. I feel the same way with my teammates. I really grew attached to them. I've been in the team for 2 seasons now, and I've really seen everybody grow, and we are kind of a family right now. And yeah, it's a really beautiful thing to see happen.